In today's video, I'm going to be showing you two $100 per day or more keywords for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dane, and on this channel I talk all about self-publishing books on Amazon, all on entrepreneurship and just lifestyle in general. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through two $100 or more per day keywords for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX as well. They actually could work for audiobooks as well. So I'm going to be walking you through why I think this is, what the keywords are, and what kind of books you can make for them, and why they are high potential right now, because they both fall under a similar umbrella niche, and they're two different keywords that you could make a brand about. So you could have your main brand as the umbrella niche, which is falling under the relationship and parenting niche for this video. And then there's sub keywords that I'll be talking about in this video, the two of them that have a lot of potential right now because there are very low results, low competition for these guys. So it's a great time to get into them and get your books ready, maybe even for Q4, and really take advantage of those sales. So without further ado, let's jump on my computer. I'll show you on Amazon.com what these keywords are and why I think they're so high potential right now. So keyword number one is anger management for parents. All right, and I think I've talked about an anger management keyword early on in the year, but I didn't talk about specifically anger management for parents. So this one actually does auto-populate in the search bar. If I type in anger management, you can see right here for teens, it's the first one that pops up. It's kind of a saturated niche, that one. Workbook for kids, workbook for men, for kids, for women, and then down here you see anger management for parents. So with it being in the search bar, when I type in anger manage, I guess I have in there, and it auto-populates with parents there, that means there's demand and there are people searching for it. So that's the first checkbox there for this keyword to be a good keyword for us to look into. So once you search it, you'll notice that it only has 1,000 results, which is very low on the scale that I usually scale it. So 5,000 results or more is usually the maximum that I'll recommend for someone to get into for a niche. 5,000 or more means that the niche might be kind of saturated. There might be too many competitors for you to get in there and start ranking organically on the first or second page, which is going to make it very hard to get those sales to be relying on Amazon ads way too much. You really want to get those organic sales coming in so you don't have to spend as much on your Amazon ads after, say, months 2 and 3 of your book being live. So 1,000 is a good number. Next thing I'm going to do is, well, first thing I want to do is make sure you're in incognito before you do any of this, which I am right now. You can see top right here. I'm going to click the book beam extension, and it's going to show me the average BSR number. And my number, my secret number that I usually talk about in most of the videos, the special number you're looking for is around 150,000 or less. The lower the BSR is, the higher amount of sales that book is getting. So you can see there's 16 books on this first page that it's going to average them out. You can see this book has an 8,000 BSR, 800,000 BSR for the second one. It must be a brand new book or relatively new. It's like 3 months old. 100,000, 44,000, 100,000. Okay, it's going to take an average of all those numbers. And again, the lower that number is, the more sales that book is getting. So the book with 1 BSR on the KDP or Kindle or just Kindle store has the most sales per day on Amazon. So you can see right here, the average BSR is 150K, and there are some outliers. This one has 1 million, so I can go like this, and it's going to drop that down to 89,000. So there's even more demand for this particular keyword. And again, only 1,000 competitors. That's very low. And one thing that you want to note, though, is that the average amount of reviews is like 2,000 on this. So there are a few books you can see that are ranking here. See review section, 67, 76, 8, 0. So they're ranking highly on the first page, even with a low amount of reviews. But there are some authority figures like this one, 6,000, 2,000, 2,000. So there are some books with higher amounts of reviews. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get sales in this niche. But the reason I still have it on here is because there are such a low amount of competitors. Okay, so this type of book, I would definitely make a 30,000 word book about this or more words. And it would just be an informational book, especially if you're like a parent. This is something that you're interested in. It's kind of the self-help parenting niche. This is an excellent keyword for you to get into, and it does pair nicely with the next keyword that I'm going to talk about right now. So that's number one keyword, anger management for parents. If you guys like it, definitely a good one to get into and explore for your next book. Okay, so keyword number 2 is nonviolent communication. Again, it auto-populates, only has 800 results, so even lower. The amount of demand for it is a little bit less than the anger management for parents, but given the amount of results and the fact that it auto-populates in the Amazon search bar, I do think this is a high potential keyword as well, and it's just going to get more and more popular, I believe, because there's a lot of unrest right now in our world. So having something that's like nonviolent communication, whether it be between relationships, family, whatever it is, I feel like that's a good topic to get a book in and get yourself situated in and ranking highly, because it will get more popular, in my opinion, throughout the years. So if I click the BookBeam extension here, the average BSR without moving outliers. Actually, I did already move the outliers, as you can see. I moved a few of them. This one has 600 ranking. So I'm going to remove that. I'm also going to remove this 900 ranking because those are outliers as well. It's not just the high numbers, but the lower numbers are usually outliers as well. Like under 1,000 BSR is very, very difficult to get to. So I'm going to consider that an outlier. And then I remove one with like 600K and then one with 1 million. That gets us to around 230K for the average BSR. You can see most of them are falling within the 100K range, 20,000, 50,000, 33,000. So it's not very difficult to get your book ranking for this particular keyword within that range. And that's a healthy amount of sales going to come in every single day if you get your book ranking at that. And again, it's similar to the last keyword where it's more of a book you'd make a 30,000 word book about. It wouldn't be a DIY style book. And there's not as many authority figures in this niche, I don't believe. The average amount of reviews, I think, is around 200 in this one, as opposed to like 2,000 in the last one. So in my opinion, even though the demand isn't as high for this one, the amount of competitors is low. It auto-populates the search bar, and there's not a whole lot of authority figures other than this first one. You can see it has like 5,000 reviews. But other than that, most of them are under 100 on this first page, so you can get in there, situate yourself for the future. I think this is getting more and more popular as the years go by. It would be a good keyword to get into, in my opinion. And like I said in the beginning, this is similar to the parenting relationships niche. So you could make an overall overarching brand that has both of these books in it. You can promote them through your email list, use it as an ecosystem kind of thing, and really do well with this keyword. So I think both these keywords have a lot of potential moving forward into Q4 and into the new year. And they both have low competition right now. So both the keywords are very high potential to get into right now. And I think there's no better time to do it than right now, especially take advantage of those Q4 sales. So hopefully you guys enjoyed both of those keywords. That's pretty much it for this video. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter one, but I'd rather keep it short and concise rather than stretch these videos out any longer than they have to be. And for those of you who are interested and are brand new to self-publishing and want to learn exactly where to get started, because there's a lot of things you can do, it can be very confusing. I do have a free Facebook group. It's linked right at the beginning of the description down below. It's called KDP and ACX Self-Publishing Secrets. And when you join that Facebook group, again, 100% free, you're gonna get right at the top here, you'll see it's pinned. It's called Download Your Free 100% Free. Download your 100% free 5-step roadmap to self-publishing success. So it has 5 steps to getting started. It's a starter guide for self-publishing. It's 100% free. It's a PDF. You can download it straight to your computer, and you'll be able to go through it and learn how to get started, where the best places are, how I got started, my journey, and how you can apply it to yours as well and do well with Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX. So again, if you want to get started and you're brand new, make sure you join that free self-publishing Facebook group. It's linked in the description down below. I'll see you in there. I'm active in it. I answer all the questions. So if you have any questions, want to connect with other publishers, it's a perfect place to do that. So anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed those 2 keywords. Make sure you join that Facebook group. I try to post videos about self-publishing, online entrepreneurship, and just lifestyle once per week. So if that interests you, again, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. That's it for this one though, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.